Hello, it's me. It's election day. I just got back from voting. And it reminds me, seeing what all these politicians stand for, I don't know if I believe any of them. Here's what I say on some of the hot button issues. And what I say, first thing we do, fight the terrorists. I don't care if you will sit on your lazy good for nothing but, Mr. President. That's not the way a real leader is. I say we go and fight them at the source. We march into their territories. We fight them tooth and nail. They're not gonna settle. All they're gonna do is we're gonna walk in and want world domination flat out. They won't submit to talking it out. They're not that kind of people. Secondly, on gun control, I say, screw it, it's not gonna work. You know what happened last time we tried gun control? That was Nazi Germany. And that started World War II. That nutcase started World War II. The first thing he did was disarm his citizens. So unless you want to start World War III, back off. It's an American right. The Constitution says we have the right to keep and bear arms. So leave it alone. On abortion, no. You do not do that. Not unless unless the baby is not going to survive, and neither is the mother. Then that's when you do it. But there's still a chance for either one to survive. You don't do it. Okay? Now the next one. On marijuana usage. Medical use, yes, that's fine. I'll agree with the medical use, but recreational use just turns you into a knothead that can't do anything. You become dependent on it, and it's going to make you all loopy all the time. Sure, we'll be all happy, alright, because we're going to be all dopey. No, there's long-term effects to it. Understand that? No, that's not the way we do things. Freedom of speech. Political correctness is ruining our society. That's not the way I want it to be. Okay? Our society was not built on worrying about offending one person. That's not the way we were built on a hard-working, tough as nails type of people. We didn't care if we offended somebody. If we had a point to make, we made it. We didn't care how we said it. We just said it plainly. Political correctness is trying to take that away from us. I say, I have never believed in political correctness. Never. You see all the stupidness it's caused? Minor offenses are being treated like federal offenses. We're making mountains out of molehills. All in the name of political correctness and not offending somebody. If they're offended by it, they need to toughen up. Okay? That's what I say to that. Now, on Obamacare, we didn't want that health insurance. We've never wanted it. Forcing something on us that we don't want isn't right. I say we go back to the way it was before. It wasn't great, but it's better than what we got now. We're finding less and less doctors now because nobody wants to deal with it. Nobody wants to deal with Obamacare. So forcing something on us just because you want to force it on us isn't the American way. I say we let our citizens lead their own lives and occasionally intervene. Otherwise, leave them alone! Leave us alone! Okay? There are certain things you just don't tamper with. And how about the speed traps? The states love, why states do the speed traps? Mostly Democrats democratic states. You know why that is? Because they waste our money and they're trying to cover it up by finding ways to legally take our money from us so then they can waste that. No! I say, please don't do that. That's not right. That's unethical. And taking our land away from us just because you want to. No! It's our land. If we own it, if the feds don't own that land, they have no right to say what goes on that land. Okay? My dad owns 80 acres. Somebody comes and tells him he can't do something on it, they're gonna wish they didn't do it. They're gonna wish they never messed with him. You know why? It's his land. Let him decide what he wants to do with it. Don't try to control every aspect of our lives. Our health. The school lunch program. That's a load of garbage, and you know it. Nobody wants cheese and crackers for lunch. What about kids that need more than that? You're starving them. They won't be overweight. They'll be underweight. Kids are throwing away their lunches. You know why? Because they don't like the program. Schools are losing money every day on it. I say we get rid of that program. There's no way you're starving our kids. You're trying to disarm us. No. You're trying to take away our hard-earned money. No. On immigration, you know what you do? Close the borders. They have no right to be here in the first place. Not at all. They didn't come here legally, so why let them stay? Why? I say, send them back where they came from. Close up the border. And quit dragging your feet. We just got a Marine back after 216 days in a Mexican prison. Our president didn't lift a finger. That's not much of a president. I say he should have been the first one to baring his teeth on him and saying, get him back over here. It was an honest mistake. So therefore, why should he have to sit there for almost a year while our president did nothing? You know what it took? It took 2 Republican senators to say, get him over here or else. Our president should have been the one to say that. But he didn't. You see where I'm going with this? If we let these things happen to us, we're going to be invaded. We're not going to have anything left. Religious freedom. Okay, there are some religions that are peaceful. Islam is a religion. It is not a religion. A religion allows for differences of opinions. You disagree with Islam, they want to kill you and commit random acts of violence. If you don't convert to Islam and they want you to, that's not a religion. Fight it! Fight it! We are Americans. This stuff should never have happened to us. What happened to the guts that we showed in 1776, huh? We don't have those anymore. We've gone soft. I say we stand up for our rights and what we believe in. So that's what I want us to do. I don't know if you agree with me on that, but that's the way I feel. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm an American citizen, darn it. And I fight for what I believe in. I only want what's best for us. For my family and my country. Okay? I believe in religious freedom. I believe in the Constitution. The Constitution is our law. We don't want any other laws than that. And the state constitutions, the country constitutions, that's enough. We don't need any more of the stuff being added onto it just to please a certain group of people. How do I feel about gay marriage? I'm a traditionalist. You know what I grew up knowing? Marriage is defined between a man and Goes man, woman, children. Not woman, woman child, or man, man child. That's obsessed, that's not natural. That's what I say to that. If you don't like it, fine, that's the way I feel. And we wouldn't be have these violent problems with the gay nation if they understood that in order for us to be tolerant of them, they have to be tolerant of us. They're not tolerant of us. They're almost as violent as the Muslims. If they would calm down a little bit, understand that if they respect us, we respect them, this wouldn't be a hot button issue. We wouldn't have all these riots in the streets. Okay? As far as the race baiters go, not everything is race driven. You're just trying to make it that way to seize power. Look what happened in Missouri. That town has basically been leveled. And it's come out very obviously that the black male killed was in self-defense. But you don't want to believe that. If you don't want to believe that, you don't want anybody else to believe that. You've incited so many riots and violence in there that there's going to be nothing left of that town. Just a bunch of rubble and dead bodies. Because of you, because of those who play the race card every time something happens. No! I say stop. If you don't stop, we have to put you in jail. You know why? You're a menace to society and our country. You will divide this country in half again. No, we don't want that to happen. We're already divided enough. Now listen to me. Does this make sense to you? I'm an American citizen, darn it. I am an American citizen. I say what's on my mind, flat out. I don't care what anybody else thinks of my belief system. It's the way I think. It's the way I am. It's the way I was raised. It's the way I've always thought. And if you're smart, you will think along the same lines as me, and let nobody else change your opinions. And you will fight for this country, like I intend to do. Okay? Say it with me. USA! USA! That's the way we are. So get out there and vote to end the madness now. End it today. Starting today.